Hi, I'm Katie Turner, the Recruitment, Marketing, and Communications Manager here at Teachers College of San Joaquin.
Hi, I'm Shelley Dressel. I am the pre-service coordinator here at Teachers College.
All right, so Shelley and I wanted to provide you with an overview of our pre-service preparation program. So here are some of the details. The pre-service preparation program is a prerequisite to the Impact Intern program, meaning that the pre-service program must be completed prior to applying for and enrolling in the Impact Intern program. And the Impact Intern program is the program where you can be working as a paid salaried teacher while you are earning your preliminary teaching credential and taking classes in the evenings to earn that teaching credential. All right, so the pre-service preparation program consists of 9 units of in-person coursework, and you can take the classes either in Stockton or series. Additionally, it consists of 6 hours of observations where you're observing a fully credentialed teacher in their classroom. Coursework is taken in a cohort model, so you would start the pre-service program and finish the pre-service program with the same group of people, and we cap the cohorts at 30. The cohorts are offered year round and there are no application deadlines. So because we offer pre-service frequently, we don't have application deadlines, but just be mindful that it is first come, first served. So if you are eligible for and want to start the pre-service program, we would encourage you to submit your application as soon as possible to secure your spot in the cohort of your choosing. What are the eligibility requirements to apply for our pre-service preparation program? You need to have your bachelor's degree. As you can see, the bachelor's degree or higher must be completed at a regionally accredited college. If you received your bachelor's degree or higher from outside of the United States, we would need to see that you have gotten your transcripts coursework evaluated by an agency that's approved by the California Commission on Teacher Credentialing. The evaluation, once that's completed by the agency, would need to show that you have an equivalent to a bachelor's degree or higher here in the United States. Additionally, for the pre-service program, you need to have completed the U.S. Constitution requirement. This can be met one of 3 ways. If you have received your bachelor's degree from a CSU, a California State University campus, CSU Sacramento, CSU Chico, CSU Stanislaus, for example, we know that you've met this requirement. So by us seeing that you have your degree conferred from one of those CSU campus, we know you've met the requirement. If you didn't graduate from a California State University, then you may have taken a course. It would have to be a college level course that you received a grade of C or better, passed credit. And the course could be history, political science, but we would just need to see that it covers the provisions and principles of the U.S. Constitution. If you want our admissions team to take a look to see if a course that you think may meet the requirement, send the admissions team here your unofficial transcripts with the course, as well as a course description, and they can take a look at that and let you know if it meets the requirement. If you didn't take a course that meets the requirement, if you didn't graduate from a California State University college, you can take an online exam. Up on the screen, you'll see the link to that online exam. And the basic skills requirements. So we also need from you in order to apply is evidence of completing the basic skills requirement, which is proficiency in reading, writing, and mathematics. As you can see on the screen, there are 8 options, 8 different ways that you can meet the requirement. Just needs to be met one of these ways. As you can see, number 6, college coursework is an option. If you want Teachers College to evaluate your college coursework to see if you've met this requirement, we can totally do that. To do that, though, it is within the pre-service program application. Within the application, you can indicate that you want us to evaluate your coursework, and it would provide you with instructions. So once you check the box, you want us to evaluate your coursework, you would need to complete an additional coursework evaluation form and pay the $135 coursework evaluation fee. And then certificate of clearance. To work with students in a public school setting, everybody needs to have this certificate of clearance. It's kind of like a background check. And this needs to be done prior to the pre-service program. If you already have a valid document, permit, credential issued to you by the California Commission on Teacher Credentialing, then you have already met this requirement. But to get this requirement done, if you need it, you would get your fingerprints done, do live scan, and then you would need to complete this certificate of clearance online application through the California Commission on Teacher Credentialing website. All right, so as a requirements overview here, as you can see, number 4 is circled there, the pre-service program. To get into pre-service, as a reminder, you need the bachelor's degree, U.S. Constitution requirement, and the basic skills requirement. As you are in the pre-service preparation program, you can be working on requirements 5 and 6. Number 5 is subject matter competence. That is credential specific. So for example, if you are wanting to earn the multiple subjects credential, you need to have subject matter competence in multiple subjects. For those of you who are wanting to earn the single subject credentials, you need to have subject matter in that specific subject. So if you need to complete that by taking the CSET exams, you can be working on the CSET exams while you are taking the pre-service coursework. Additionally, you can work on landing a teaching position. You can start the process of applying for teaching positions while you are in the pre-service preparation program. Once you have completed all of those 6 requirements, you would be eligible to apply for the impact program, and you would need to apply for the impact program by one of our early or late fall deadline dates. Okay, so Shelley, I'm going to turn the mic over to you. Can you share about the program coursework?
Absolutely. So the pre-service preparation program coursework is designed to give you just a taste, just a sampling of what you might need in the classroom. So it's designed for candidates who have limited experience or even no experience in the classroom. Also those students who have been in the classroom for a while, but it gives you an idea of what you're going to need to know for the intern program if you choose to go here. These 6 classes are divided up into 9 units. The first one is a technology class. That class will help you learn how to use technology, both to keep track of your students, keep track of their progress, how to provide access to different students within your courses. Setting the stage for learning is going to help you learn how to set up your classroom management styles, how to have a more positive impact within your classroom. Equitable access for English learners is going to give you the fundamentals for how to address the specific needs of our English learner population. Planning instruction is designed to give you the fundamentals of how to set up a good lesson plan that meets all of the criteria needed using a TCSJ lesson plan format. Preparing to teach literacy will give you the fundamentals for teaching reading and literacy. So the reading and writing components that can be used at all grade levels and in all content areas. And then preparing to teach and assess will again give you just a taste of how you can design assessments to determine whether or not you were successful at teaching the content that you plan to teach and what your next steps should be with those students that you have in your classroom. Additionally, we do require that you do 6 hours of observation. Those will be in person in a classroom with a fully credentialed teacher so that you can see how somebody with experience handles different situations, so that you can become more familiar with the variety of options that are available to you and the variety of classroom environments you may want to emulate. Those classes or those observations do need to be done in person. You can reach out to a site administrator at your neighborhood school, or you can do this within a school that you're currently working at if you prefer. The pre-service preparation program cohorts are offered year-round. However, you should keep in mind that they are limited to 30 candidates at a time, and they do fill up. Once they fill up, then we start preparing for the next cohort. They're generally offered monthly, sometimes bi-monthly, and each cohort takes about 5 months to complete. You generally come to school 2 nights a week. In the summer, we do expedite those programs, but those classes tend to fill up very quickly. So my suggestion is, If this is what you are planning to do, to make sure you register soon and get into one of our earlier cohorts.
Up on the screen now, you'll see our program tuition and fees for the pre-service preparation program. And this is for students who enroll in and begin the program coursework between July 1st, 23 and June 30th of 24. So take a look at that and you can see what you can expect tuition and fees wise.
So finally, if you are planning to start the Impact Intern program in fall of 2024, then you must be enrolled in one of our pre-service cohorts before the June 2024 cohort. Now, we only have the intern program starting once a year. So you want to make sure that you get into one of these cohorts well before that June deadline. Those are the cohorts that do tend to fill up. And we generally offer several over the summer, but we have had to turn candidates away until later in the fall. So please sign up soon. One of the questions we get is, does the pre-service expire? It does not expire. Once you've enrolled in the intern program, then that pre-service program has been locked in. However, if you take a break between pre-service and the intern program and the CTC updates requirements or TCSJ updates requirements, when you return, you may need to do what we call a reboot program in order to meet those new requirements.
If you decide that the Impact Intern program is the program for you, apply for the pre-service program. How do you apply for the program? That is where you would go to our application portal, apply.teacherscollegesj.edu. Your first step would be to create your account. And then your next step would be to create your application. And then from there, you can work on your application, save it, come back to it as you have time. And again, the pre-service program, there are no application deadlines. It's first come, first serve. So submit your application as soon as you can. Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you found this video informative. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to Shelly, myself, or our admissions team. We're here to help.
Can't wait to meet you.